the cards to guide our way. In the dance of night we'll learn to stay. With every turn the future sings. In the magic of the cards our hope takes wings. The tapestry woven for fate's embrace. Together we search for our destined place. Whispers echo in the silent night. Tarot vision shining bright. A purpose hidden deep inside. As we journey on this cosmic ride. Dreams alive in the sacred space. In every heart we find our place. With every turn the future sings. In the magic of the cards our hope takes wings. The tapestry will.
Hello, everybody. That was quick. I don't know why that ended so quick like that.
I was like,
Weird. It was weird that. It shouldn't have done that. They've updated this. I don't know if you can notice it looks different or not. Lisa, it's all different now for like the main person. You can do all funky kind of mad things now. You can have just a wee screen. You can just have a wee screen where everybody's just looking at like in a bubble. And I think it's stupid. That I think that's one of the stupidest things. So, guys, welcome tonight. I know a lot of you have been really excited about Lisa coming onto the show. Now, we are streaming through Lisa's channel, My Mystical Life, but we're also streaming through Lisa's Facebook page, My Mystical Life. I thought I would do that for you, so as you, in case you get any of your normal people coming in, maybe they've not seen you for a little while, so they could get a little reading from you. So, hey, everybody in there. My God, we've got a full house tonight. We've got about 20 people watching. We've got a full house. We've got Donna, Care Bear, I am Lulu, Jen there, Donna. A lot of my members are in. My good God, I think all my members are in tonight. You know, I think I've got 32 members or something now in the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, everybody. Hey, Kathy. There's Kathy Montaigne in the chat there. It's good to see everyone. So how are you, Lisa, this fine night?
I am wonderful. It is a little chilly out. We had 70 degrees out yesterday. I'm just sharing out too. We had 70 degrees out yesterday, and then tonight it's going down to 20. So that is fantastic. Super excited. But other than that, we are wonderful. Everything's
well,
great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa has got some news. Lisa's actually got some news. She's actually waiting for a new member of the family, aren't you, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm on Mare Watch. We called it Mare Watch, you guys. It is watching for that baby horse to hit the ground, and I figure she's probably going to do it like right while I'm on mine. So,
see, I'm telling you, it'll be tonight. You'll be getting cozy in your bed. Your head will hit the pillow, and you'll say, "Oh, this is so cozy." Then your phone will start going beep, beep, beep.
No, I watch the phone all night long, and it's ridiculous. So I'm so excited for this horse to be born just so I can get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So it's all good. I'm gonna actually turn my phone off for this because horses have been having babies for however long, and there we are. So I'll be fine.
Oh, how long? Here's a question: how long do horses live for? Because someone told me they can live to over 20.
Oh, I have a 30-year-old in my pasture right now.
Really?
Yeah. She's our girl.
I didn't know. I didn't know that was. But I've heard. I know there's a down the road from me. I've got the Clydesdale horses, the big Clyde, because I'm next to the Clyde, and they've got the big Clydesdale, and there's some really old ones in there. They kind of look at you, kind of grumpishly look as you walk past.
Mine has a grumpy look, yeah.
Yeah. If you've got a bag of Polar Mints or some candies in your pocket, well, it's another thing coming. They're like your best friends, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We don't get treats. Here,
So
I mean.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing some readings. I'll pick somebody. I'll do a reading. Lisa, can you see the chat, or do you have your phone open? Or do you want me to bring?
No, I can see it.
You can see the chat. That's okay then. That's okay because I'll let you pick someone, and because it's fairer that way instead of me picking everybody now and again, you know.
Sure.
So guys, it's like general readings basically, or if you feel if there's any psychic messages beyond the veil that Uncle McDougall left his like will and testament underneath like the floorboard or something like that, you know.
I'll tell you what, if I can let somebody know that there's a will left someplace, I get a cut. Okay.
Aye, aye, aye. If I ever get a visitation in the night and the old man comes to me and goes, "Oh, there's a big bag of gold coins," I'm like, "Really? Where's the habit?" Oh dear. So feel free to pick anyone you want. You've obviously got Facebook there too. You've got some, you know. So
Sure.
feel free to pick anyone
So,
you want.
first of all, I will let everybody know how I read.
Mhm.
Uh, when I'm doing a reading, I may get everything from past life to mediumship. So it could be
Yeah,
anywhere in between that. It could be just psychic. It could be oracle cards. It could be anything.
yeah,
So the first thing I would like to do is though encourage everybody to share out and invite a friend. I found that to be very, very.
yeah.
It's a fun thing because sometimes we're surprised by somebody that we didn't realize we had a good time sitting here enjoying this community.
Yes.
So I do encourage people to do that. Um, so I would like to go start with Care Bear Bard of Cards. The first thing
Oh, right. I'll bring Care Bear up on the screen there. There you go, Care Bear.
I want to talk about one of the other things that my guides are really, really great at is letting people know, and that some of them already do know, what their clairs are. The first thing I pick up for Care Bear here is clear audience. I would love to tell you
Yes.
to make sure that you pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. Because if you're talking to yourself negatively, you're going to be drawing some negative stuff into your life. So if you notice this as a pattern that is coming in and you're like, what the hell is going on? Make sure you're paying attention to that because that self-talk is really, really important, but pay attention to your pronouns as well. So if you're saying me and I, you're talking to yourself. If you're saying you and we, you're talking to somebody else. So I think you have a lot of internal dialogue that goes on and you're talking to your guides. Specifically guides. I almost said past loved ones, but no, they're like, these are absolutely guides. I also want to talk about you being an energy, a water energy, somebody that lives in a lot of emotion. So I'm going to connect that too as well to being an empath and being the person that people go to bitch. And so just make sure you're paying attention that you're not falling into their drama. It can be an easy thing to do. I obviously Care Bear Bard of Cards. I'm going to assume you're a reader or somebody that does oracle cards. So your connection to the divine is really, really, it's really beautiful. And as I'm kind of like looking into that, I get this sparkly feeling that goes along with it. It's almost like little silver stars that hang out around you. So I want to talk. I'm sorry. You tell me when to stop, Chris, because I'm almost done.
No, it's real. Keep going. I love it when you're doing a reading because I just deal with tarot readings, but I do spiritual readings too. But I only do that when someone asks me for that. It's weird because with you, it's totally different. It's like watching a Jedi at work, and I'm just like the Padawan sitting there, just
God, watch.
sitting, you know.
Watch out, guys! The crap is getting big in here. But I want to talk about the extraterrestrial connection that you have. That is something that is not, if you are not aware of it yet, it will be developing. You're getting some 2x4 therapy that's going to pop in here shortly with Archangel Metatron if you don't already deal with him. So make sure you're paying attention to the sacred geometry that you may be experiencing in the twilight right before you wake up, and you have a whole new level of aha coming in for you. I hope that helps.
Wow. I've watched Care Bear quite a bit. She's a really good reader.
Oh,
She's a She's a really, really, really good reader. She's actually Care Bear. Drop the link to your channel. Drop the link to your channel if you could, because she's got a fantastic channel, and she does a really, really good job. I'm just going to bring this up here. Montaigne, thank you very much for that $2 donation. Then another $2 donation. Could you do me a favor, Lisa? Could you do one more reading?
Where did your sound go? Did anybody else lose his sound? Or is it just me? I cannot hear you. Yeah, it's you, not me. Okay. Oh, well, this is uncomfortable. No, I'm kidding. I left him speechless. I have that effect. So he wanted me to do another one, but I don't know what he wants me to do. So I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
on.
is that it? Is that it? Is that
better.
yeah? I'm better. It's weird that right. Could you do Montaigne for me, because I do feel like she is needing guidance from beyond. I mean, I do tarot readings for her, and I try my
Right?
best with the spiritual readings. But obviously, you're a lot better medium and psychic than I am. I was wondering, can you give her
You
some
said
help?
she wants you to do it, though, right?
If she wants me to, I choose Chris for tarot. I tell you what, I'll do a read for tarot, right? And then
Okay.
I'll let you jump in, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Now let's do that, because I do feel she's. I don't know what it is, but I do feel a lot. It's as if she's got a lot of like, and I'm going to be truthful here. I do feel a lot of like guides round about her, but it's as if they're no. It's as if they're worried, and they're trying their best to get like a message to her. Do you understand what I'm saying there, Lisa? When I
Mhm.
get this, yeah, it's like they're trying to get like some type of message across to her, and it's as if she needs to learn, she needs to listen, and that's what I really, really get right now. See, it's interesting because she has got the 4 of wands. Get what I mean? And I do mean it's as if she has to work on her self-esteem. It's as if she needs to work on herself. You know what I'm saying there? And then see with the Page of Pentacles, it's in reverse. And I just see that she's always thinks about, and I'm going to be totally honest here, it's as if sometimes bad news, when something bad happens in her life, she thinks it's the end of the world, right? And it's no the end of the world. She's learning. She's young. That's what I'm getting told right now. That's what my guide's telling me to tell her right now. She's young, right? But see with the 7 of Pentacles also in reverse, it's like she feels like there's setbacks after setbacks after setbacks, and there's just she's not growing. It's not like growing. Can I mean in reverse? And then you got the Death card, but the Death card's in reverse. So I'm getting that it's either a loss of hope or it's a fear of the future. It's a fear of the new beginnings within life. Do you get me there, Lisa? See, also the 6 of Pentacles has come out, but it's in reverse. Again, my goodness me. And I do feel like there's been a lot of unfairness within her life. A lot of unfairness. Nothing is working out for her. Then the 4 of Swords, also in reverse. I do feel like sometimes our mental strength is just like, it's like a tank of gas. It's in red. Right? It's a tank of gas. It's in red. She's always, she's like, oh God, she's like burnt out, broken down. But it's interesting with her last card because it is the 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like she can have that windfall, and I don't see the windfall as like loads of money. It's like love, it's like family, it's like friends. It's like she's got that. She doesn't realise how rich she really is, how she's got so many friends round about her. Do you get me? Well, that's what I see for you anyway. 110. What do you see, Lisa?
So I want to talk about the imbalance in Montaigne in your life. I really feel like the scales are not quite level right now. And obviously, I have a tarot deck here too. Oh, I've got tarot. I have a tarot deck here too. The temperance is upside down. There is not a lot of balance here. There's not a lot of there's a lot of chaos in the mind. But I also want to say I feel like that can be not seen by everybody, right? That she's good at kind of like having a little wall and keeping a lot of that inside. So internal peace is really what you need to work on. You really need to work on some internal peace because look at the Hermit card. It's upside down. It's like there is none. There is no peace. There is no there is none of that. You need to start to learn how to take care of yourself. You cannot take care. There is no
Yeah.
pouring from an empty cup.
See,
Okay.
that's interesting. It's interesting you say that when I got the 4 of Swords in reverse.
Yeah. She's just.
Yeah.
It's. This is how it feels. You know, so it's time to start reining some of that in. And as you learn and as you grow and as you move forward in life, it's the life lessons that really, which is why we're here, right? It's why we're in the meat suit.
Hey,
We're
Jenny.
here to bring in all of this information and bring our soul to this new level, right? So that's what your challenge is right now, is to bring in this new piece. Now, what I would suggest is stop paying attention to what everybody else has to say.
Yeah.
I know these cards. You could probably Google these cards, and they could say a whole different thing than what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm reading intuitively, so quit listening to other people's bullshit. Don't get involved in it. You don't need it, because the more you do that, the more you have issues. This is where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be working on your solar plexus chakra. You're supposed to be bringing in some beautiful green energy for change into your auric field. You're supposed to be bringing in light. You're supposed to be bringing in joy. If you cannot be laughing and having a good time in life, you're going to be feeling low. So you need to start finding the things that bring you happiness, bring you joy. Oh my gosh, Ellie Coyle, I don't want to hear a word about this, because I see Ellie over here and she's going to be like, we just talked about this, Lisa. But bring in some joy into your life so you can bring your balance in and you can bring in a more peaceful feeling, because I feel like you have this chaotic energy and you need to start reining that in. Now, the other thing I want to say is I really feel like there's somebody from the other side that has let's get back there, because I've moved away from that. I pick up this auditory, like somebody would have said the same thing to you over and over and over again. Not my monkey, not my Z. That they would have been encouraging to you, and they've passed on. It doesn't matter if you remember who this is in the moment. I don't hold that personally to my my thought process, but there is somebody there that is encouraging you from the other side, as they would have encouraged you in this lifetime. All right. I really pick up like something with the head here. I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't know if somebody had a stroke or if they had an accident or something, but it just feels like a trauma to one side here. And it's like, that's just them trying to give you an idea of who they are. I'm supposed to pull one more card. Oh, this would be somebody that you would recognize by a smell, like maybe they cook something or they had a specific perfume, because they give me the clear aliens. They're like, you would notice a smell. So if you ever are walking around and you smell somebody that passed away that you absolutely miss, know that they're with you at all times, right? Yeah. And then the other card is you have the ability to have everything you want. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to tell you shit or get off the pot. You have the ability to have everything you want in life. But this doesn't happen unless you take the first step. So if you're depressed, you have to figure out how to get out of that. You have to do that, because nobody else can do it for you. Sorry. I just give what I get. Okay, there you go. All done.
I must say, it's always an honor to watch you work, Lisa. I'm going to say right now that I do feel somebody round about. I do, and it's when I do readings for them, especially on a members' night, like a Friday night or a Sunday night when I do it. I always get this like voice saying to me, Taylor, stop worrying. That's what I keep hearing. Just stop worrying. I do feel she worries so much. She worries about the least things, and it gets to her. And I honestly see, sometimes I feel like she's inside a cage. And that's what I seen in the flashes when you were talking there about, she's inside a cage and she can't get out. And that's like her mindset. If only she could open the door.
Yeah.
And she's free.
It's,
yeah. So there you go, Montaigne. I hope that helps. You know? It's mad how it all just works. It's just mad how it all works and how it all interlinks. Look at them. We've actually got nearly 30 people in here right now.
So I would ask everybody to send her some encouragement. Tell her, let her know. Give her a bump, you guys. Say, hey, you got this. This is something you can handle, something you can move beyond and grow from. Because that's what we're about. We're about helping each other.
Yeah. So. I do feel things will get better for her. But she just has to kind of it's like a barrier, it's like a visual barrier that's kind of just holding her back. But once she crosses that, I think in years to come, she can look back to this day and say, sure, Lisa was right. Lisa was right.
It's just a thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a growing moment.
I'm going to say the word. Who would like a reading now? Would you like to do somebody on Facebook? Would you like to do somebody on Facebook? There's, oh my God, there's, what's that? Just had it real. What's that? Thunderstorms.
That's
What's that?
Renee. She's always very insightful. That is one woman that, man, I'll tell you what, pet communicator right there.
Wow.
That chick is amazing. Renee is amazing.
Well, we need to get her on the show. We
I'm
need,
telling you, Renee is amazing.
you know. Let's. Is there anything on Facebook would like a reading, guys? Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy out there. All you need to say is, "Can I have a reading, please?" And
J.A. Smith, how are you? No, sorry.
there's. I tell you what, I'll bring up. There's Tracy. Let's go with some people on Facebook. Do you want me to go first, or well, you have a wee there?
Go for it.
See, I like my tarot. I love my tarot. I mean, my tarot. This pack that I'm using now, right? Do you know about how many readings I've had with this pack? 2,023 readings.
You count?
Yeah, I remember everything. I count. Have you lost count? I take it you're probably in the millions. How many readings would you say you've ever done?
I have no idea. None. If you would consider, so for probably 4 years solid, I did readings almost every day for about 2 hours. I probably got, I don't know, 20 people, 30 people every time.
Wow.
A lot. And that's just when I was online every day. So I don't know.
When I do TikTok, you've got to be quick.
Yeah, when you're online, you have to be quick.
It's great funny. It's great funny because one of my Lulu, are you still there? I think it was Lulu says you had 41.2 thousand people in your chat. It was just constant. It was the. I couldn't even pick. I picked one person within a millisecond. They were like half a mile away.
It's a lot. Wow.
Right, so here we go, Tracy. I'm going to give you the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is quite an interesting card. I can go with that, put on a t-shirt. I do feel like you're a very mature but compassionate person. There's something about you. But I also feel that you're also very balanced. But at the same time, Tracy, I feel that you're very, I don't know if it's generous or you're like very family orientated. That's what I'm getting right now. But then the Queen of Pentacles comes out in reverse for you, Tracy. And I do feel like, I don't know if this is you or someone round about you, but I do feel like there was some type of possessiveness within the past. There was also someone that was jealous. And I do see disloyalty with someone. I don't know if this is something that tried to control you. It's looking that way. It's as if, I don't know if this is maybe a relationship because I'm getting that tinkling, that inkling, that weird vibe that it could be. But then the Judgment card comes out along with that, which is so interesting because I do feel like you are ready for a rebirth within your life. You are ready to start that new journey within your life. It's like start again type of thing. That's what I'm getting right now. But then the Strength card comes out, which is a beautiful card, the Mighty Lion. And I'm going to say right now that you have the gentleness. You're so gentle. That's what I'm getting told right now. But you are healing within. I'm getting told right now. But there's something to do with courage I'm picking up on. I don't know what the courage means. I don't know if this is courage to go forward. You have the courage to go forward. See the Ace of Wands, beautiful card. It's just come out here. Again, I see that new beginning. Again, I see the will, the drive, and the inspiration within you. It's time to start setting goals within your life. It's time to start moving forward. Now, you do have the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man's an interesting card because it means so much. But I do feel right now, Tracy, you need to let go of the past. What happened in the past is now the past. You can't get that back. You will transform. How's that? What do you pick, Lisa? Did you get with Tracy?
I get a lot of throat chakra. There's some things that need to be said that are not being said. This also would be that there's some things that are being heard that should be addressed instead of just don't be compliant to everything that you hear. Um, And whatever the source of anxiety is, and I think it has to do with not actually speaking out to a lot of things that you have going on in life, you have to you have to resolve those. You have to move forward, and you have to be able to talk about the things that are bothering you. So if you're not able to, you have to kind of examine why and deal with that. But I really think that you need to bring in some throat chakra, bring in some, eat some blueberries, do some, bring in some color therapy with some blues and really, really work on that, because it's kind of caused a staccato in your life where you have a moment where you're good at being vocal, and then you slide back again. Then you're good at being vocal and you slide back again. And you're right now at that not so good at being vocal. So whatever it is you're listening to, whatever it is you're hearing, a blue scarf, I love that. It's time to speak up for yourself.
So there you go.
Good.
I hope you wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I love that blue scarf idea. What a great color therapy. You guys know I love a scarf.
See, that's the thing I don't. I'm growing my beard long. See, I'm going to grow it all the way down to my knees, and I can wrap it around my neck in the winter time.
You going for Gandalf or what?
I'm going for Gandalf. I'm going for Gandalf.
Gandalf the gray or the white?
Little hobbit.
I think gray was much saucier.
I'm growing it right. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's actually quite a challenge growing a beard like this. Did your husband's got your husband's got a beard too, has he not?
Yeah, he does.
He say he needs to join the beard club like us, he's in the beard club.
He works at a refinery though, so they yeah.
So you're free to pick anybody you would like. Lisa, anybody that you see with power.
We get a whoop whoop in the room. Let me see who's here, you guys. Let me see who's here. You'll be able to flick it over your shoulder in no time.
I know, I'll be able to float. That'd be great. Because imagine if I got a motorcycle, the blood in my face.
Let's see. Let's go.
It's hard.
Kathy. Seguin? I think I did it right. Kathy.
Where's Kathy? Is she on YouTube? Oh, there she's there.
YouTube.
Kathy. YouTube, there she's there. Kathy. There we go.
Kathy. I want to talk about. Out of here, bug. I want to talk. I want to talk about the Wizard of Oz. Usually, when I get the Wizard of Oz, I'm hearing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I'm picking up on challenges, and I'm picking up on decisions. So what happens with this, and this is how I read, you guys. If I don't understand it all the time, I'll talk my way through it. When with this comes the yellow brick road, and sometimes we get the bramble covered road, and sometimes we get the really beautiful yellow brick road. I feel like you have some struggles coming up with some decisions because they show you taking that left side, which has a little bit of debris on there, a little bit of vinage, So you have to work your way through some things, but I need you to know you're never alone. Like your guides are like, but any decisions you have to make about change, and if you don't know what the change is right now, it's fine. Right? You don't have to know everything right now, but this is kind of like a preemptive, hey, when this happens, keep in mind, you're not alone. You have people and you have friends that will be there to assist you. And friends are so important. Ellie Coyle, I need you to know that. So that friends are so important in life to be able to help you figure out which way to go. So don't just do what you feel like you have to do. Make the choices that are going to feel like it's going to take you forward. Doesn't have to be about everybody else. Onward to the Emerald City. So I would love for you, because what they're showing me here is maybe you don't think you're enough, or maybe you don't think that you have enough drive, or maybe there's just a lack of enthusiasm about moving forward. But just know that you have everything you need to do that. You have everything you need. You are incredible. You're beautiful. And your soul is really, your soul has this golden color to it. Your aura has this golden color to it. You need to step into that. You need to feel that. You need to feel spectacular about yourself, because once you do that, you're going to increase your own personal energy and you're going to feel so much more secure in moving forward. And just know that I'm not saying you have to, quit your job or, divorce anybody or nothing like that. It may be a smaller decision that you just feel deeply about. But just know you don't have to go forward alone. But going forward is going to eventually happen. So, I don't know. There we go.
I want to do Jenny. Jenny A. Jenny, where are you? Where are you? Jenny A. I want to give you a couple of cards here, Jenny, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if you sense anything either. I'll go first for the card reading, and then I'll let you, if you want to say anything, add anything, Lisa, with Jenny.
Okay.
Let's just see. I went for a walk today. I don't know if everybody was watching the live, and I was next to the lake. I was like powering up, charging up. So let's see. You need to know. See, the King of Cups has come out again. This card's quite popular. See, the last week it keeps coming out. I feel that finally balance is finally coming to your life, Jenny. And I think it's been a long time since you've had balance within your life. But at the same time, you are such a family-orientated person. You love your family. That's what I'm getting right now. You love your family. But there's something that's just sitting. See, this is, you've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. You need to move on from the past, Jenny. You need to move on from the past. You need to stop being afraid to. That's what I'm getting right now. You have that fear. It's as if, and I know what it is because I've talked to her a few times, and I'm picking up on someone. So let's see if Lisa picks up. See, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you are going to have positive change within your life. You will get the positive change. Your health's going to improve too, and I know, Jenny, that you've went through a lot, okay? You will overcome. And that's what I'm honestly getting right now. But there is somebody on the other side. See, I'm no like Lisa, yeah, I'm no up there like with other mediums and stuff. And I'm going to say right now, see, with the magician, you have the power of the magician. I do feel like you're a very, 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 I'm going to say this again, very resourceful person, Jenny. You have the will, you have the magic within you, I'm getting told right now. See, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is an interesting one. I need you to be powerful, and I need you to be confident every single day. Be passionate about what you want within this life. Your last card is the 8 of Pentacles. You will have that success back in your life. Do you understand? You will. And I'm getting the master craftsman. It's like I'm getting the manifestation here, the power to manifest your dreams. Do you understand, Jenny? Off you go, Lisa.
So I want to talk about angels. I want to talk about, you kept talking. I'm like, stop. I want to talk about the angels that wrap around the back of her. As I'm looking at her, I see this massive set of wings that just kind of wrap around to the front like this.
Yeah.
And this usually represents Archangel Raphael to me, the healing angel. But I also know that Archangel Michael is there very, very closely as well. So what I would like to talk a little bit about, though, is maybe look up Earth Angel.
Yeah.
I think that you have overpoured yourself. I think you have given so much of yourself in this particular lifetime that you have drained yourself. So it's time to start bringing that power back in for yourself. Simply because you have given so much out, Archangel Raphael is having to help you to regulate and bring things back to normalcy. And Archangel Michael is going, oh my gosh, she's so difficult. She doesn't listen. She just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And she gets, you come up a hill and then you go back down, and you come up a hill and you go back down, because you're still just putting yourself out there. And I think that on this lifetime, you are actually an earth angel. You're supposed to be here to help other people through their lessons and not do don't do their lessons for them. You are here to be a guiding light, not their steering wheel. Okay. You just need to be there to encourage people and say, hey, we can work through this together, not be the person that solves the problems. You don't have to solve everybody else's problems. You have to be here for yourself. And be that support just as a friend. Okay, you can't fix it all. You can't fix everybody else's everything. So I'm going to challenge you to meditate. And I'm here's the thing, you guys. I'm not one that says meditation is the key to everything. I meditate when my guides tell me to meditate. Right. So, but I would challenge you to meditate or shamanic journey if you have a hard time meditating to the soul center, where you can find absolute peace and tranquility. It is there for us, and it is just a brushing against our soul, and it is the feeling of absolute 100% peace. You need to find out what that feels like so that you can revisit it very often, because that's how you're going to bring back yourself to center and regain some of your stability, get your feet firmly planted on the ground, and be able to live your life to the fullest. Because guess what, girl? You don't got to come back. This, by the way, coming back this lifetime was a personal choice. You did not have to come back. You never, ever have to come back again.
Really?
And why you came back, it must be somebody that in your lifetime that you feel you have to be there to help, and you pour for them. That is not your intention as a soul, as an earth angel from the other side. That's not your soul's intention. Your intention is to be here to be of assistance, not to do all the work. So as an earth angel, you've just overpoured yourself. You have angels trying to lift you up. You need to experience the energy from that. Sit in your space and push your energy out and feel. You're going to feel it. You'll feel divine angel energy is amazing. And I'm not talking about the angels from the Bible, you guys. I'm talking about the angels that have been around since the beginning of everything. Okay. The pillars, they're there for you. They're big energy.
Wow.
And look up Earth Angel. There's not a lot out there about it. It's more of an intuitive thing, but I think you have a lot going for you. You just need to step back and give yourself some breathing room. I hope that helped.
That's absolutely amazing. That's absolutely. I think Jenny will be sitting there going, "That was amazing. That was the best thing I think I've ever experienced." I don't know. I'm just using the old psychic energy. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I do think she's been needing that for a long time. She's such a nice person, Jenny. She really is, and she deserves every bit of it. What's this? Oh, sorry, Cherry. Just press this one. Jenny, I moved to tears. Thank you so much, you guys, and thank you, members, for your sweet comments. I'm in tears. Oh.
You have homework to go look stuff up.
Who would you like to pick next?
I don't know. Let's see. I've got to say, I got to shout out to a couple people though. I saw Lori Spears on here. Hey, I saw Renee Shellum. I see Liz Caputa. I see a bunch of my mystical lifers on here.
Yeah.
You guys, Jay Smith. You guys, I love seeing you. I know I've not been online, and I love you. But yeah. So that's my shout out. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. See, people already know. I'm going with Mystic Girl. Mystic Girl.
Mystic Girl. Where's Mystic Girl? There we go. Up you come, Mystic Girl. Let's go.
Oh, Mystic Girl. I want to talk. Am I going first?
You go. You go. I'm
Okay,
crossing
I want to
cards.
talk about animal totems. I want to talk about, and so when I bring in an animal totem um, is a guide that brings in their qualities for you throughout your life, either full time or as a transitional type of thing. It's a shamanic uh, thing. Shamanic practitioners work with them a lot. So I want to talk about I want to talk about a couple for you. I thought I was going in one direction, and they gave me a mule, and they said you have really good hearing. Like, I don't know whether they're talking about clear audience or if they're talking about physically have good hearing, but I'm going to say you probably physically have good hearing and are clear audience. Those the two things do tend to go hand in hand, and they want to talk about that you really do plant your feet well. That you when you have made up your mind, that's it. Game over. And you have figured out what you want to do. Good for you. All right, good for you. But they also want to talk about your ability to not forget shit. I'm sorry, I do. What the heck happened to my screen? That's so random. So they want to talk about the elephant. Whoa.
What's happening there?
Okay, I don't know. Some weird things are happening on my screen, and obviously I'm talking with my hands. My hand's
Yeah.
not down here, so I'm just gonna
The
keep my hand.
spirits, blame them. They do things to me all the time.
So I also want to talk about so the mule is a lifetime energy and is as the elephant. So they want to talk about the elephant as well, saying, hey, you don't forget a lot of people that float through your life, but you really don't forget the people that slight you. You are a fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of person. You really do like to navigate away from drama. Really great for you in this lifetime. I think that is that's from soul. That's from past life soul experience. I feel like I feel like in a past life you've had some moments where you have been rallied against. Now I have no idea where I'm going to go with this. Can I do a past life? I got time for
You
that.
can do anything you want. You can do anything you want.
So past life, when I do past life, I never know where I'm going. I just know that this is where they start me off at. So don't shoot the messenger, but here we're going to go. So I know that you've been rallied against. So you've actually had people that have worked for you or worked under you that have turned on you. Oh my goodness, this is so cool actually, because this is now I have water. That's really cool. So this is actually kind of like a wartime thing, but it is on a ship. It is somebody that has had people that have gone, we're not going to do it your way. We don't want to do that. And it was about money. They wanted that money. Hey, Heather Johns, they wanted that money. So it was kind of like they worked maybe for the Navy, and they saw a gain with whatever was in the hold, and they actually took you and I don't know that they threw you overboard, but they really did. They did a number on you and took you out of power. So I feel like you were probably in charge of the ship, and then they mutinied, and wow, that's really cool. And I've never been able to do that one. So they took you out of power, and it was something that affected you for your whole entire life in this particular past life. I will say that they also want to talk about not only did it affect you, but it also affected the rest of your family, because I don't believe you ever really came home. Let me change that. You went home, but you did not totally go home. Mentally, you were affected by what had happened in this particular incident on a ship. They want to talk about the hands. They want to talk about in that particular lifetime, your hands were very, very, very rough. And I feel like you had an accident with a large rope that ran through your hands, and it had damaged the nerve endings in your hands. So if you ever have any problems with your hands, or you have any issues, and I'm not talking like carpal tunnel, but like as you get older, if your hands are sore, and make sure you're taking and keeping your hands warm. I want you to keep your hands warm. I know it's the weirdest piece of information, but make sure you always have good gloves. Okay. And that's where I'm going to leave that right now. But I really think that you have you're steering away from drama because of those things. So yay.
That's an amazing reading. I'm going to pick someone else, because that was quite a reading for Mr. Girl. There's somebody in the chat in here that I need to give a reading for. Her name is I Am Lulu, but you never thought I'd pick you, Lulu. I'm going to pull you some cards, and then I'm going to allow Lisa. You know, you know, like all you, Lisa, you look a Jedi. You know, I tell all my subscribers that you look a Jedi, and I'm like a Padawan. You know.
It's so funny.
Oh God. You know, I mean, it's God. How long have you been doing this for now, Lisa?
Almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, almost 20 years. 20 years.
Yeah, it's amazing how powerful. It's amazing how you know these things. I'm still learning. It'll be a long time before I'm at your stage. I mean, I'm 43. Probably when I hit 96 or something like that, I should be at your stage.
You know, it's amazing how fast the time goes.
It's amazing. Don't worry, I'll probably have I'll be able to wrap my beard around my neck about 15 times or something like that.
You know, as you step into the energy more and more and more, it just starts. I do a lot of channeling, so if I'm talking really fast, it's a lot of
Yeah.
channeling, which I haven't done a lot of in a while.
I've found when I've been doing that, I found when I have been channeling, when I have done that, it drains me super quick.
Really?
And I mean, yeah, I can do maybe an hour and a half of channeling, and then that's it. And then that's me. I can't do any more. And I'll actually see the next day I'll have a migraine because of it. It's maybe because I'm not really grounding myself right after that. I should really, I know, don't people, spiritual people in the chat, give me a row for not grounding myself. Right. I do it now. I ground myself every time now. I do like a wee prayer and stuff like that after it. So, Lulu, you've got the page of wands in reverse. I do feel like you've got a lack of confidence right now, Lulu. And I wouldn't say it's in your day-to-day life. It's like something else. I don't know quite what it is yet. Excuse a sec. See, you get the Ten of Swords in reverse too. I do feel like you will pull yourself, and you get what I'm getting right now. I'm getting the darkness. It's as if you were in a dark place for a time, Lulu. A really dark place within your life. And I know that people did things to you in the past. I know people were horrible to you in the past. But it is now time to like drag yourself. It's like, this is so weird. It's like you ever been in right dense fog, right? Right dense fog, and it's as if you're lost and you're looking for the lighthouse. And that's what I'm getting shown right now. That's what I see right now. It's like you're lost in the fog right now. See, the Nine of Wands, that's just so interesting because your energy is drained quite a bit. You are the wounded warrior. You've been through it. You've been through so much. You've been through so much right now. Then the Three of Wands come out in reverse. And I know you're lacking the confidence right now. You need to. There's something there. There's something in the darkness. I can see it. It's as if. Again, this is weird, Lisa, because I'm getting showed something right now, and I don't know what this means, right? I'm like in a tunnel. I'm in a tunnel, and it's dark, and this is like Lulu. And at the very end, there's like a pinprick of light, and it's as if she's trying to get to it. But every time she tries to get to it, she can't get to it. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
See, the death cards come out, but it's in reverse. You're holding on. You are holding on. It's not that you've got a fear of new beginnings, but you're holding on to something. You're holding on to that negative memory. And I know what happened in the past to you, Lulu. With the Nine of Cups also in reverse, it's nightmare. I'm getting bad dreams. I'm getting like a memory of what happened to you. Shattered dreams, even misery. At one point, you've been through it. And I'm getting this in your younger years. This was your younger years. Your younger years. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You work too much. You work too much. But it's not that you work too much. It's like, I feel like you're walking through a muddy field right now. And I kind of have got different ways of doing things and saying things. It's like, you ever walk through really deep, sticky mud and you thought to yourself, good God, I just can't get through this. That's what life feels like to you right now. but only if you've got the last card and it's the Chariot, because I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to say right now that you have the ambition within you and you have the direction within you, but you need to pull yourself. You need to use the Chariot, and you will make it. I can sense the bad things that happen to you, Lulu. I can sense it, right? But I'm going to hand you over now to
Me.
yes. It's weird because I'm going to be truthful with everybody that's watching this. When I do this, I don't know if it's my spirit guide because he does stand here. I can feel him here. He's standing right next to me, and it's as if he puts like pictures in front of me. And he shows me lighthouses. He shows me people walking through mud. He shows me like the darkness. He shows me things like that. That's how he tells me things.
So here's where I am, Lulu. I know Lulu's been on our live shows. And I know you said you got your crystals. Yay! We do have a crystal sale this weekend. But Lulu, I've never done. Have I ever done a reading for you? I don't think so. Just know that whatever I say, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just start with that. Let's just start with that. You ready? You ready, Lulu? Because I've never done a reading for you. I'm sorry. Right now is right now. The past we cannot change. We can only put forward the future. We can move towards the future. If we live in the past, that is where we're always going to live. We are always going to have anxiety and depression and issues with things that have gone on. It doesn't matter. You could stub your toe and still get a soul retrieval needed out of it. I mean, you have, so seriously, we are always going to have things that we need to recover from. Always. Not to minimize anything that's happened to you. Okay. But if we keep playing that video in our head, that's what we're always going to do. Now, I'm also supposed to tell you, on a soul level, the people that hurt us the most love us the deepest.
Yeah.
Very hard to understand in the meat suit, right? But on a soul level, when we're over in Life Between Lives and we're like, okay, let's do this shit show again. Let's do it. Earth is the hardest college there is. So when we come back and we have all these really, really, really hard lessons, it's because we are ambitious. We are ambitious. Mm-hmm. So somebody on the other side that is in your very tight soul circle said, you know what? I am going to mess with you so bad in your life that you're going to learn or you're going to repeat. What are we going to do? So are you going to learn or are you going to repeat? And that's how we learn. So the people that love us the most say, I love you enough to suck, to be a horrible, horrible person to help you learn. That's a huge sacrifice on a soul level. As a human, it's very, very, very hard for us to see that. But that's what your guys want you to know. They're like, pay attention. Because now, if you look at it from a different angle, as I'm going to learn from this and I'm going to grow because it's a lesson that I chose for myself to help myself grow exponentially in this human existence, that's when we start to move forward. Okay, buckle up, buttercup, here we go. All right, so don't discount. I'm not discounting any kind of trauma, but what I am saying is don't revolve in it. You are not doing yourself any good to revolve in it. And this is very counterintuitive to a lot of intuitive people and whatever, it's fine. We all have an opinion. So I'm all about doing soul retrieval. I'm all about doing the mirror work, shadow work, all of those things. As long as you do it, lay it down, get it over with, and move forward.
Yeah.
Don't do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because all you're doing then is revisiting it over and over and over and over and over. Do it, lay it down, say, I'm done with it, move forward. I'm supposed to pull you one card and then we'll move on. Also, just ask you any questions. but this is not the venue for that. Soul retrieval. Oh gosh, right. I will be going back to doing soul retrieval after next month.
That sounds interesting. That yeah, find out more about that.
Soul retrieval.
Mhm.
Oh, I can tell you in a second. So here's where we're at. We're feeling very, very unmagical. Feel magical. You're a magical being. Not seeing everything that's presented to you. It's time to tear all that down and start over. Let all that shit go. Tear down and start over. I hope that's helpful. But I want to be able to. I always want to be able to give something loving and fluffy, but we can't always do that because that's not where that's lying. Soul retrieval is a shamanic tradition. It's a shamanic practice where I go in. I actually have one that, anyways. It is a tradition of going in and soul walking. So I just kind of walk into another person's energetic field and find the trauma that they have experienced in their life. Yeah. And I actually find it in the image of a person in their of them at a certain age or whatever when trauma happened. And then I negotiate with it. Sometimes I have to negotiate to get it to return to soul self. So it's bringing a soul fragment back to the soul for the person.
It's an interesting thing. I don't know what it is. Ever since I get into tarot readings and all this kind of spiritual thing, that I'm quite into. I mean, I've been getting visitations. I get visitations at night for people, and everybody that's obviously they're all past. Everybody that's past, but I've totally changed. I'm not the same person as I was a year ago. I've totally changed. It's as if nothing annoys me anymore. Nothing annoys me, and I know that it's like when I was sitting the day and I was sitting walking around that late today, and when other times that I've done it, I know we're here to learn. We're here to learn, and then when we go back, and I know that it's quite interesting because I was watching TikTok before this, and somebody was going, "Oh, they don't want to come back here," but you'll have to come back here because you have to learn. You'll not remember anyway your previous life. You'll not remember because God knows how many times that you've been here, Lisa. You know, and it's the same for me.
Well, unless you're Earth Angels.
Yes.
Earth Angels have that choice. They don't ever have to come back again. They've done all of their stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, that's our thing. We're supposed to be learning these lessons. It's supposed to be hard. This is supposed to be hard. I want to address, Lulu says, I thought I was doing really, really good letting all that shit go. Now I feel like I'm spinning my wheels or stuck in the mud. You don't have to feel that way though.
No,
you don't. Just find something that you enjoy doing in life and aim towards that, because if just don't even, it's not even consequential anymore.
No,
there's nothing you can do to change it.
I think
you're good.
She passed her test the other day for motorcycle, so she's got a motorcycle.
Ooh, really?
She's over the hills and down the glens on a motorbike.
How fun!
Kind of my luck, if I was over one of them, the beard would blow in front of me and I wouldn't be able to see where I was going.
Right. And LP says, and I love this, give yourself grace. You're doing wonderful.
Yeah.
You're doing wonderful.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. But see, Lulu, this is stuff that she says, I've been there, but here it is coming up again, apparently. This is on a subconscious thing. We're picking up subconscious stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I will tell you what I did to work on some trauma that I had when I was younger. Soul tapping, EFT. Highly recommend it. It's free. You look it up online. You do it yourself. EFT, emotional freedom technique, and have at it, man. I'll tell you what. Try it.
Would you like to pick a couple more people, and then we'll probably end the show, because I know it's very tiring doing this. So knock yourself out. Pick whoever you would like.
Oh, let's go with Oh, I love it. How do you know you've done all you're supposed to do?
That's a very good point.
I can tell you that if you even get close to what you set out to do in this lifetime, they move the goalpost from the other side. So people are like, "What's my life mission?" Well, good luck. Because you can get to a certain point and then they move the goalpost and say, "You've gotten this far. It's time to move on." Okay. Let's see. How about Regina?
There you go.
Regina, first thing I want to talk about is you being a medium. They hit me with that like whoop, like with a 2x4. So I don't know what you do in your life, but if you feel like you have an incredible internal dialogue going on that you can like this, that's just wonderful. Just pay attention to who you're talking to, because it is going to be someone on the other side. I'm a mammy. I don't know what that is.
A mother.
This is-
I think that's a
Oh.
mother. Oh, yeah, a mother.
Is that what it is,
Yeah,
Regina?
a mammy. I think that's what she's meaning. That's that she's got kids. I think that's what she means. A mother. There she said it.
Mother. Okay, but you can be medium mother. Okay, okay, you can do that too. They're not one exclusive. You can do both. I give you permission. Sometimes that's all we need is a little permission, right? So I'm supposed to tell you that if you feel crazy sometimes, don't worry. It'll all make sense in the long run. Sometimes, so shamanically, we think of the people that have like all these voices in their head, trying, working, that those are the people that tend to be the shamans. They're the people that have a little bit closer connection to the other side. So if you feel like you have a lot of that going on, just know that you're hearing from the other side. Also, I can tell you there's a physical tell that goes with this. So if you have like something like that going on, this is just an example. Hi, Mr. Fry, my husband's on here. If I'm getting mediumship, it comes in, I feel it in my eardrum on my left ear. Okay, that's how I know I'm getting mediumship. And I'll just give you an example, you guys, of how different ways these things come across. If I am getting clairvoyance, it's coming from this direction. Mediumship comes into this ear over here. If I'm doing trance mediumship, it comes from over here. So each one of these psychic skills comes from a different area. And if I'm talking to Archangel Michael, my top lip vibrates. Metatron, my nose vibrates or tingles. So there's all these different little tells. So if you start to pay attention, like a ringing, you'll notice that they start to become consistent and you have patterns, and they're telling you to pay attention to that because you have patterns. But we are taught to be muggles from the morning, from when we're little. So we ignore all the really amazing, beautiful messages we get from the other side. I think you get a lot of it. You just have not been taught how to recognize it yet. I want to talk to you about a ring. Somebody's talking about a ring from the other side. They're saying, do you have, they're not asking me, they're saying that you have somebody's ring or somebody's piece of jewelry that is significant from the other side. And they're saying, I keep wanting to twist my ring like this. And that comes with voice as well. It comes with like singing. So I don't know if this person actually sang in the choir or they sang out loud or they hummed or whatever they did. But just know that that person is with you all the time and would be somebody that you could talk to. And if you don't know who it is right now, I don't worry about it. If it comes up to you, it'll come up to you. But just know that you have guidance. And the moments that you feel the most alone is the moments you are most supported.
Interesting. It's interesting she says that about her ears ringing, because that happens to me quite a lot, and then I get weird messages for people that have passed. It's weird.
That used to be my like key phrase when I first started this. I'd go, I know this sounds weird, but I know it sounds crazy, but and I was swore I was going to write a book about it, but someday a book will come out.
You should. You should actually write it, because that's a good thing. Actually, you should maybe consider doing something like that.
Yeah, I have a book idea going on. I just haven't. I've got.
You should.
I'm setting up the time to do it. There you go.
So,
I like this. All mediums are painted as a loopy loo. Yeah.
but you got to admit that mediums do help people, and I mean, I've seen people that have missed their mother or they missed their dad, and they're broken hearted but then they get a message. I mean, real mediums. I'm not talking about fake ones. I'm talking about real ones. I've gave them a message, and they're like, "How did you know that?" And then when they realise that, it's as if they wake up the next day a total different person.
Yeah.
And they just know that they'll see their mum again, they'll see their dad again, they'll see their brother again, or their sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. How do you unlock this, Regina? Honestly, I would start with meditation, just because I feel like that would be a good way for you to disengage and be able to talk to your guides, because you have one specific guide that wants to talk to you and be of assistance to you as well. Yeah.
Let's see, who else would like a reading, guys? And I'll give you one, then I'll let Lisa take over. We don't want to drain Lisa completely. She's got a foal tonight, you know, chasing round about the barn. Now, that's a good job I said that, actually. Is she okay? What's her name? What's the horse's name?
Goldie.
Oh.
So generic. Yeah, she's fine.
Let's see in the chat. My God, I just said who wants a reading, and the chat's like
Exploded.
boom, boom. It's hard because it's hard to pick somebody, but
Mhm.
I'm going to let my spirit guide pick you, so don't blame me if I was blame it of the spirit guide. You know, I think Donna needs a reading, so I'm going to give you some cat tarot, and then I'm going to give let Lisa take over. You know, the Jedi Master. You know, I portray you as Yoda. You know, I portray you as Yoda. I know. I've actually got you won't believe this, but I've actually got the photos pre-programmed into this, and because everybody gets me to kid on and Mrs. Doubtfire because of my accent. They do. I'm saying, see if you look at the corner, you'll see a wee box that says demo scene, and you'll see Mrs. Doubtfire's picture on it.
Oh gosh.
I'm not doing Mrs. Doubtfire tonight, guys. Come on. Look at them all. They all want Mrs. Doubtfire, and I say, see, I'll show you what I mean. Right. So wait now. See what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello there, dearies. Mrs. Doubtfire here, making my debut here in the Highlands of Scotland.
Oh my
My
god.
debut in 1993. Honestly, they love it. They think it's great. It's
Oh my, you, Regina.
oh,
Doubtfire.
I know. Man, you got to love Mrs. Doubtfire. Come on, Robin Williams, one of the best actors, one of the top actors.
Right.
I mean, he was in that film. What is it? Is it What Dreams May Come? Am I right? The one where he goes to heaven.
Oh, so that one, everybody was like, "You got to watch this. You got to watch this. You got to watch this."
Nah.
Well, Sam and I are like this. Okay, we are twin flames, and we watched it right before going to bed one night, and I'm like, "What in the hell?" I was so blown. My hair was blown back just because it was so sad, and I'm like, "What in the hell is wrong with people?" But I watched it. Yeah. He's fairly easy to channel. He's fairly easy to channel. So him, Elvis, Prince, they're fairly easy to channel.
I could have. that. Yeah. But here we go. Right, Donna. Now I've drew the 7 of Wands in reverse, and obviously we know what that means. I mean, I'm going to say right now, it's not that you're lacking the courage. I just feel that you're exhausted, Donna. And I do feel this is family related. Sometimes you just want to give up, and I feel like it's someone within your inner circle. Then you've got the 8 of Cups, and we all know that it's like turning your back. You need to walk away from certain things within your life. But not just that, I feel like there was the disappointing news in the past, but don't let that linger within you. I need you to move forward, okay? The Page of Cups has also come out, and it's in reverse. And I do see what happened in the past when you were a kid, okay? I do see the bad things that happened. But I also feel that there's some type of broken dream. There's like some type of jealousy. And this isn't you. This is someone that's like betraying it towards you. This is someone else within your life. See, that I do feel with the 6 of Cups, I mean, we know what that stands for. It's like nostalgia. Nostalgia I'm getting, right? But it's as if I do feel you've been sharing a lot recently with like family round about you, but at the same time, I see you sitting looking at an old photo book, like maybe an old black and white photo book, and maybe remembering people from the past. Then the Knight of Swords comes out, and I'm going to tell you right now that you're about to get an opportunity in your life. I'm not saying this is money. I'm saying this is something else. It's like a change. It's a change within your life. It's going to make you focused. Okay? See that? Look at that. With the 81s, it's coming in. It's coming in really fast. That's what I'm getting. It's coming in really, really fast, right? And I do see you traveling somewhere this year. It's as if you're gaining your freedom. See with the Queen of Wands in reverse, again, don't let people within your life like bully you. Don't let people within your life manipulate you. Do you understand? I'm going to give you one more card. The Seven of Pentacles, okay? Your hard work in this life is paying off. You will be rewarded, Donna, okay? You just must be patient. That's what I'm getting told to tell you right now. Lisa! Where's Lisa? She's been abducted, guys. The aliens have got her. She'll be back in a minute, guys. So, yeah, I do feel that you're going in a trap, Lisa. And I'm going to say, I'm going to put, Donna, you're going in a trap. I'm going to pull you a couple more cards until Lisa comes back. Because I feel like I need to hear. Let me shuffle the cards. See, you've definitely got. See with the 10 of Swords, I do feel that you've had enemies, Donna, and I do feel this is family oriented. This is people within your family. I also feel like you need to say your goodbyes, and you need to pull away from this. With the 9 of Wands also in reverse, I'm going to tell you right now, please don't give up. Please don't give up. I know that you feel like you're the last person standing, but you will pull through this. It's like a little test. Now, the 3 Wands, your last card before I let Lisa take over. I feel like you need to start moving forward with more self-confidence, okay? And I need you to spread those wings out that you were given and fly. Fly like you are meant to fly. Do you understand, Donna? Lisa, off you go.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to do something fast.
Ooh.
Okay. And I was looking for like the perfect deck of cards for this and just couldn't find them.
I've got cards ordering about me. It's terrible. I could go to
Oh
my
my
card
gosh,
shop.
there's cards everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm like not looking for bugs, you guys. I'm like looking up at cards. I have racks of cards next to me. So what I want to do is fast. And so you guys got to keep up. All right. So keep commenting because wait, I'm good to do this. Just shoot off. Okay. I'm going to start with Sherry Ann Bennett. You guys, can you whoop whoops? Let me know you're in the room. Okay, Sherry Ann Bennett. We're going to start here.
Okay, off you go.
Oh, Sherry Ann, I know that you are a resilient person. I know that you are always trying to do something innovative. You're trying to work forward. You're trying to move forward. And sometimes it feels as if you're getting a lot of pushback. Girl, you've set a lot of lessons up for yourself in this lifetime. Do not feel discouraged. Do not feel as if you're not getting anywhere because you are taking leaps and bounds. Matter of fact, I want to say that I feel like from a year ago, you've come like over here. All right. You're off the chart. Good job. Atta girl, you're doing a wonderful job. You guys want you to know that. But don't feel as if your light is dimmed by anybody else. You shine brighter than the people around you. Just keep moving forward. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Let's go with Ellie Coyle. Ellie Coyle, I'm supposed to pull you an oracle card. Girl, forward, off, and away you go. You have so many new things coming into your life. This is so unfair because I talked to her today earlier. But this is that validation that says you have so many wonderful, incredible things. You are heading upward, out of this universe. You have some extraterrestrial communication coming in.
Ooh.
I'm going to say probably about July of next year. I know that's a long way out, but they're saying, hey, you're assimilating some new things right now. You're going to have a next level silver white light coming in to talk to you about July of next year. Let's go with Mary. Mary, you're not paying attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. There's some things going on that you are not seeing. And it's almost like it's beautiful stuff. You're not paying attention that you have all these wonderful things to work with in this lifetime. So start paying attention to yourself. Give yourself a checklist of atta girls. I did a wonderful thing to this day. I did a wonderful thing that day. You don't have to hit the sky every single day, but celebrate the small victories, and all of a sudden they develop into something. Don't say it. Heather John, don't say it. It develops into something much larger. We call this shotgun on my channel. That's what she's not saying. Okay, moving forward, let's go with Mary Nugent. Mary Nugent? I know I never say that last name right. Okay, Mary, let's go with. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like you're getting all the things that you've worked really, really hard for. Just know that it is coming. Oh my Lord, love a duck. You have so many incredible things coming. They're like, look, it feels like you're spinning your wheels and you're not getting anywhere, but good grief, girl, live in the wonder of who you are. Van Wyn. I never get that. That last name trips me up. Live in the wonder of who you are, because you have all the gifts to move forward in this lifetime and be exactly who you want to be. Gain exactly what you want to gain. You are a master manifester. Set your thoughts in the correct direction, and all of a sudden, everything else will fall in line, and it will be beautiful. Okay, let's go with LP. LP. LP, I want to say, I feel like you smell somebody that's passed. Smell somebody, like, I don't want to say, I was going to say you smell somebody that's passed away, but you pick up the scent of something that reminds you of somebody that's passed away. And this is validation that says, hey, guess what? You absolutely do. So if it hasn't happened recently, it's coming. Just know that I know, and the good ones are, like pipe smoke, cigarette smoke, grandma's cooking, things like that. That perfumes, that is coming for you. You're going to have this moment, and it's going to be really hard to not cry, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I need you to know that they are there, that they're absolutely helping lift you up from the shoulders, from the elbows. They're like, hey, we've got you. Don't worry about it. Take that one more step. If you're afraid to move forward, know that they're there to help protect you. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Oh, I just dropped my cards all over the place. Let's go with what in the world? What these are for?
I've been dropping them all week, my cards, for some weird reason.
Yeah, it's volunteers. Okay, moving on. Let's go with Winged Warrior. Winged Warrior.
Wow. You're powering through everybody.
Oh, heck yeah. This is the fun part. This is a wonderful way to take the restriction off of yourself and just read. And do it quick. And people go, it's just accurate. Because we take away the whole feeling like we have to keep giving that one extra piece of evidence. Yeah. Who did I say? Oh, Winged Warrior.
Winged Warrior, yeah.
There's something given to you from the other side. It's like a divine gift. I don't know if it's something that you've inherited from somebody else in your life, or if it is, like in the family tree. But I feel like it's actually clairvoyance. I feel like somebody has. You have a wonderful active imagination where you can visualize things, and that's wonderful. So just know that a lot of times that is clairvoyance. Clairvoyance doesn't come across like Hollywood, you guys. We don't see dead people walking down the street. Sometimes we do, but not all the time. Most of the times we don't. But just know that mind's eye impression, that is clairvoyance, and you are getting messages. Take that in. It also comes to the between the heart and the throat chakra here. It's like this should hit you here. This should hit you here. Like it's something you feel so deeply that you want to talk about, and you should be doing that. You should be doing that. Would you like to talk? Would you like to do some readings, Chris?
I can do the power readings. I mean, I've not done the power readings for a long time, but let's see if we can do some power readings. Like, power me up here. Here's my spinach. I tell you what, let's go with let's go. I tell you what, let's go. Who's not been called? Nancy Ray. I'm going with in the chat. Nancy Ray in the chat. Let's see. I'm not as quick as you. I'm just a young Padawan. Right, here we go. Nancy Ray. Here we go. Interesting. The Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like there's some type of opportunity coming in for you, Nancy. Now, this could be a new position within your life. It could be a new job or even a job promotion. But I'm going to tell you right now, that manifestation within your life is the key. Keep manifesting every single day. Now, the Justice cards come out here, and I'm going to say it is in reverse. I do see some type of abusive power from the past. I don't know who it was. I do feel like there was bad decisions. It might have been your part or someone else's part, but there was definitely an unfairness upon you. Now, it's interesting with the Lovers card because the Lovers card is also in reverse. I do feel like this was a loss of love. So this might have been an ex of yours. I do see some jealousy. I do see some obsession. But I'm going to tell you right now, with your last card is the Two of Pentacles. I see more balance is finally coming to your life. I also feel like there's got to be some type of financial decisions in the future, but it's not so bad in the future. That's what I'm getting told right now. There you go. I can do it really quickly when I want to. You know,
No pressure, man.
no, it's yeah. I feel like I'm getting tested here, everybody. Right, let's see who else wants to go. Let's see who else wants a reading. Let's go with Emily in the chat there on YouTube. Whoop, the big long whoop. Right, here we go. Let's see. My tarot cards are falling apart. Absolutely. I've got sellotape holding them together. Right, here we go. I'm going to say right now, Emily, you've got the Knight of Wands. I'm going to tell you right now, you are a very open-minded person. But not just that, I see a revolution, you know, like France, revolution, flags, Viva France. That's what I see right now with you. You are a revolutionary. See with the Temperance card right now, I want you to try and bring a bit more balance back into your life. But at the same time, I want you to try and have that relationship with your angels and guides. Don't be afraid of them. Please try and talk to them because I do feel like they can guide you in the right direction. Now, see with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's as if you had your heart broken at one point. And I'm not saying this was a relationship because it wasn't a relationship, okay? I do feel that you're a little bit moody right now. It's as if you want something else within your life. See with the Five of Wands also in reverse, I do feel like there's some type of inner conflict. And sometimes you also avoid conflict. Okay? Now, you do have the Seven of Cups here, and I'm going to say right now, I do see some confusion over something, but I also see opportunities coming in right now, and I also feel like you're going to have choices and decisions very soon. There you go. How did I do, Lisa?
I would like to go with. Am I continuing?
Yeah, off you go.
Okay.
Give me a rest.
Julianne.
Yeah.
I wanted. Once again, don't shoot the messenger. I feel like you have some big things coming up, and new ways to see things. So I get 2x4 therapy to the back of the head for you, girl. I'm very, very sorry. But that usually means that Archangel Metatron is coming in and he's saying, hey, let's look at some things differently. The other thing that I want to talk about doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad thing, because the card that I get is the Sun, which is the happiest freaking card in the whole deck. And it says,
I've got picture of my boy, the Sun.
Let's move forward. And it doesn't mean a bad thing. It just means there's going to be a significant amount of change in your life. Someone's going to say something to you and you're going to go, oh, okay. And it's just going to be this gear changer for you. I just know it's going to be vocal, and somebody's going to say something that's going to change a lot that you have going on. What are you going to do? Overthrow the government? Don't overthrow the government. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. But good night, Ellie. Good night, Ellie. I would like to do. Oh, who did I see that for earlier? Shoot. Oh, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to Marie Amethyst Selenite.
Right.
Amethyst Selenite. I have, my guides are really, really good. Really, really, really good at three things. Well, actually, they're really great at more than that. But Sinus infections, trip and falls, and earthquakes. Don't ask me why. But what they're talking about is make sure you're taking care of your sinuses. Make sure if you have allergies as spring comes on, make sure you're taking some allergy medication. That is really, really important for you because you don't want to be miserable as the most beautiful flowers bloom in the spring. Let's see. And whatever you're anxious about, know it's going to pass. They're like, she's very difficult, my mentor. Just know that the anxiety is going to pass. You don't have to worry about it. And if you're not feeling in the groove of the energy right now, don't worry about that either, because there's a whole lot of us that aren't feeling in the groove of the energy right now. Your gifts, if you're not living within your gifts, you should be, because you have a whole new journey popping up your way with the Fool. And they're like, you don't have a handle on everything that has been laid in front of you yet. All right. You have a guide off to the side. And I'm going to tell you, I don't usually get names. So that's really, really interesting. They give me the name Andrew. And this gentleman is, he comes right here. He comes right here. And he comes about choking as well. Like he's really wanting to push on that energy for you to help you feel more capable, more confident, more in control of the things that you have going on in life. And this is the type of guy that is that he's that boosting guy. He wants that self-esteem guide. Like, you've got this. You've got this. Don't worry about it. Everything you're going to do is going to come out wonderful. And don't stress about things. Hope that helps.
Right, here we go. I've already picked somebody. It's Cherry Blossom in the room. Cherry Blossom. Let's see what you've got. I'm sitting here shuffling and getting ready to jump
Isn't it fun,
to
though?
the point. It is fun, I must admit. Sometimes I don't trust myself fully though, but then I wished I'd said something. It's weird that you ever get that, obviously, because I'm still learning. So with the Cherry Blossom, what do you need to know right now? You've got the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse, and I do feel that you've had maybe money problems from the past. I also feel you've had a lot of disruption within your life, unwelcome change. That's what I'm getting right now, is unwelcome change within your life. You do have the Justice card, and I'm going to tell you right now, Cherry, there's some type of truth to a consequence coming out here. That's the word that I keep getting from my spirit guide. He's telling me truth to a consequence. You're about to get some type of, I don't know if this is a judgment, legal action, but I do see fairness for the first time in a long time. You have the Lover's card. I do feel, Cherry, that you're going to have choices. You're going to have choices this year, and you will get that relationship that you want, but you must be ready. He's telling me right now that you have to be ready before this happens within your life. See, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I do again, with the Wheel of Fortune, how it was in reverse before, I do feel that you were overwhelmed, and I don't know if this is money that you were owed to, or it was some type of like job that didn't work out for you. But I'm going to say right now, with the Page of Cups, I feel that you are a dreamer. You dream about so many things that you want in your life. I see some type of news, and I do feel this could be a new relationship in your part. But I want you to listen to that inner voice more. Listen to it, allow it to guide you on the right direction, Cherry Blossom. Right, I'll go with somebody else now. Here we go. Wow. It's weird doing it this way, I must admit. It is. It's intense. So let's go with Iron Firehorse. I always find Iron Firehorse is quite an interesting person to give a reading for. Right, so here we go, Iron Firehorse. Let me see. Let's see. Iron Firehorse. I'll need to put these in a food blender to give them a good mix up for Iron Firehorse. There we go. Right, here we go, Iron Firehorse. You've got the Four of Wands in reverse, okay? I do see the conflict between your family and your life right now. I also see unstable finances. You don't know where the next money, your next dollar is coming from. That's what I see right now. But you do have the Six of Wands. And I'm going to tell you right now that you have the confidence, Iron. Do you understand? Be the leader that you were meant to be, because you are a true born leader, I'm getting told right now. Now look at that. There's the Fool The Fool has made its debut in my pack tonight, and I'm going to tell you right now, I do see new beginnings for you, Iron. I also see freedom. I see spirituality. I see adventure coming in this year for you, especially around the summertime. The Ace of Swords love this card. Again, the new plans, the new ideas. I see new projects within your life, knowledge and vision. But above all, you are the Emperor, and I'm going to tell you right now, use the leadership that was given to you. Use that power, use the control, and have that ambition within your life. Off you go, Lisa.
I have one more reading I'm going to do.
I one little day in that go.
I know this sounds really exciting, you guys, but I have to go clean stalls.
Yes, chase after a horse too.
I have one more reading I'm going to do, and
Yeah, I'm the same.
And I pick you.
Me? I've not had a reading for good God months. Off you go.
So, I want to talk about the pressure or inconsistency I feel in your heart chakra and your heart, your chest. Okay, I want to talk about that, and I don't know if it's actually a physical discomfort or if it is an emotional discomfort, but it is absolutely there. I need to let you know that you are taking huge strides in the next 18 months. Wow. You have a shift coming up in about 18 months, and they start off with the strength card for you. So like, just know that every step you take forward, where in your life before maybe it felt like you took one step forward and two steps back, and then another step forward, two steps back, that you're not doing that anymore. You're moving forward in a really wonderful trajectory. Drop the doubt. Drop the doubt. It doesn't serve you anymore. If it was kind of a protection mechanism in the past, but it's not there. It's just not relevant. It's just not relevant. Yeah. And I think you're kind of rolling into that, where you kind of just go, you know what, if I put it out there, if it hits the wall and sticks, that's great, wonderful. If not, let it just fall away. It's not a big deal, right? But you've always lived in the emotion of it. You've lived in the emotion of what other people thought about that. You know, no, we don't need to do that anymore. Because what you're building is really something quite amazing, but it's beyond what you're doing right here, right? This is a segment of your life. There's something that you're going to step out into and do a little bit more and beyond. So just know, if you have plans, if there's somebody approaches you with business stuff, it doesn't necessarily have to be intuitive either. It could be something different where they just are like, hey, could you arrange this for me? Could you do this for me? It's about organization. Okay.
Right.
Because and that is going to be the one thing that really brings you forward in this whole, oh my gosh, somebody saw that I was capable of doing this, and they're giving me a lot of trust. There's a lot of motivation to move forward. And as you do that, you're going to find that not only does this part of your life feel much better, but all areas of your life start to feel better. Everything will be rolling around into prosperity. I also want to tell you to pay attention to your manifestation. Watch The Secret again. I know you've probably watched it already. Watch it again and follow the little nuances of it, because it doesn't just work for money. Yeah, it works for health, and it works for love, and it works for peace, and it works for all those things. So write a checkbox list of what do I have and what do I want, and start checking them off and making sure you're working on the thing. Oh, and I can feel the pokiness of getting a reading does for you. Like it's like I can feel that. So don't worry about it. It's very revealing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually
very revealing.
I don't really. I date for everybody every single day, and you don't think about doing it for yourself. I've tried giving myself a reading, but it doesn't seem to work. Quite.
It makes you uncomfortable sometimes to get a reading from somebody else, because it feels as
it does. How do you? That's weird. That
you look it. That's not a psychic thing, you guys. He looks like I'm poking at him, and I'm absolutely not. But I want to do one more card. I need to pull one more card for you.
There we go. The Nine of Cups means many things.
Yeah, you have a lot of wonderful things coming.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Happy with yourself about.
No, okay. That was very good. That's really good. That actually. There you go, guys. See, there you go. But everybody, I'll talk to you behind the scenes, Lisa. That was really good, actually. I'm actually shocked because it's weird because before I started the show tonight, I was thinking about manifestation. It's weird that's just weird,
Yeah.
and it just shows you how everything just works out. So, guys, remember it's members' night tomorrow night, Friday night. If you're a member, please pop in and get a reading from me. I'll not be powering through. I'll be taking my time. I'll be using my what do you call it, my spiritual cards and stuff like that, so we can have a relaxing, fun night. And everybody, remember I'm on TikTok too. We are like 2022. You want to pop on there if you probably not get a chance to speak because of all the thousands of people. But anyway, guys, I'll speak to you behind the scenes, Lisa. And everybody, thank you so much for coming again, Lisa. And
Have fun.
everybody, remember, check out all of our links and all of our Facebook thing and YouTube and give us a subscribe. Catch you later, dudes. Bye.